My name is Nehama, and I'm going to be your MC tonight. We are beginning, even though we still have people going slowly through security, because we are on a timer. As you know, tonight we are gathered for the Iftar, and some of you in this room are fasting, and the end of fast is 8:10 sharp. And we'd like to make sure that people who are indeed fasting are in the on time. But we still want to go through the conversation because it was something very important for us. So that's why we're already beginning, and people will just slowly but surely come in, and that will be fine. Okay, so Vice President of the European Commission, Vera Jourova, and Vice President of the European Parliament, Nicolas Berg, who are on their way. We have also members of many of the European Parliament, many tonight, ambassadors, imams, rabbis, priests, lamas, distinguished guests. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Iftar dinner celebrating the Abraham Accords. As we say, Bruchim habaim, marhaba bikum, welcome, bienvenue. Tonight's event is organized by the European Jewish Community Center with the partnership and distinguished presence of ambassadors representing the USA, the UAE, Israel, and Morocco. Due to a last-minute change of plan, the Bahraini ambassador is not here physically, but he's honored by tonight's event and sends us his warmest greetings. Tonight's event will be in two parts, as I just mentioned. An open conversation about the Abraham Accords, followed directly by, at 8:10 sharp, the Iftar, a traditional break-the-fast dinner during the month of Ramadan. Well, I know the room looks magnificent. The speakers and panelists will be intellectually stimulating. The dinner will hopefully be delicious, and the guest next to you will surely make great conversation. But what makes tonight special and different? In 1 week from now, Jewish people around the world will sit with their family and friends to tell the story of the Exodus for a Pesach dinner, Pesach Seder, and they will ask, what do we ask? Manishtana halayla hazeh, why is tonight different from all other nights? Yeah, I know we really enjoy asking questions. Indeed, tonight is different, definitely different. It is not another typical political, corporate, formal event, but it is a deeply personal and meaningful moment of togetherness and empowerment. Tonight will be genuine, authentic, and yes, we can get personal. We should get personal. And I'll start with myself. My name is Nehama. My mother is from Morocco. My father is from Tunisia. Yes, Morocco, you heard it. I was born in the USA and grew up in Paris, studied in Canada, and moved to Brussels 18 years ago. I'm the lucky mother of 2 boys and 2 girls, and my boys, who are 16 and 18, have been growing as Jewish-looking boys. They wear kippah, they wear tzitzit, and they do like every boys do. They run in the park, they play football, they play with friends, and somehow, as surprising as this might be, as sound to most of you, they are constantly reminded that they're Jews, and sadly, not in a nice way. This is not their story alone, but it is the reality for many young people in our streets, cross communities and ethnicities. Yes, the street can be difficult. At first, my kids got resentful and defensive. But slowly, you know, as parents, we taught them resilience, dialogue, tolerance, respect. And it did not come overnight, but I must say we're really proud of what has become of them. However, I cannot take full credit for that. Part of their change of perspective is clearly thanks to the courage and willingness of fellow citizens who witnessed these acts, spoke up, and decided to make a difference. And many of these people are here tonight. But not that alone. The geopolitical situation also played a positive role in their shift of perspective. Already prior to the Abraham Accords, a Bahraini delegation reached out to establish contacts with the Jewish communities. The Bahraini ambassador went as far as joining us for a Shabbat dinner 5 years ago. I would never forget that the Moroccan ambassador was the first ambassador to join and support the Hanukkah event at the European Commission 16 years ago. The UAE launched the Abrahamic Family House with the biggest synagogue in the region several years ago as well. Abraham Accords crystallized the willingness to reach out and brought the evidence the proof that Jews, Christians, and Muslims could and will live together peacefully. In the past 6 months, I have been visiting Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Marrakesh, Essaouira. All these places, regardless of how magnificent and beautiful they are, had one thing in common. Its local population opened their arms wide in welcoming us, a Jewish group of visitors, often reminding us of the past peaceful coexistence. This is, ladies and gentlemen, a game changer. It's a moment in time that will change history for the better and hopefully forever. It needs to be acknowledged and celebrated, and that's why we are all here tonight. It needs to be amplified and expanded to more regions and to more countries. Yes, Jews, Christians, and Muslims have a bright future ahead, and the young generation in the Western world should know about it. It is our duty to bring it more visibility and therefore to bring more hope to all of us. What better way of celebrating this new era than by sharing a traditional Iftar dinner with our Muslim friends during the holy month of Ramadan. So now let me ask you, Ma nishtana halayla hazeh? How is tonight different from all other nights? Well, I will let you answer that. Thank you.